Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 51, December the 18th through December the 24th weekly wrap up. Alrighty, let's jump right into it because that's a lot to talk about. Lifestyle stuff. Last week was the first week of winter break and kiddo had super early, oh my god, swim practice, like 6 a.m. If you watched the vlog, then you saw that I was at the pool every single morning up until Thursday, and then on Friday we all went and got vaxxed together, so we're boosted and we're flu shot taken and all kinds of good stuff. Although I thought I was feeling fine, it really I had some mild side effects to having COVID and the flu shot done together. I got a little tummy rumble for Christmas Eve. That was fun. Yay. Sweating it out at the family's house. We went up to see family for for Christmas and things like that. So that was fun. Yay. And then I, in turn, during that time sometime, got into my DNF era. Oh my lord. I have been and will continue to be a DNF queen probably through the year end. If you guys don't know, I am doing like a Kindle Unlimited Clearout where I am clearing out all of the Kindle Unlimited books that I have. Hopefully before the new year starts, I'll have them all done. You will see a couple of them here, and then at the end, when I do my currently reads, I'll do like a slideshow of the ones that I am still working on, so you guys can see where I am at. But yeah, let's talk about some Christmas gifts, because I was really a Grinch this year, and hubby's gifts won't come in until after Christmas. Like, sorry, but he's winning. He is winning. He's winning the Christmas gifts once again this year. Like last year, he got me my Coach backpack, my mini backpack, and this year he decided to get me Funko Pops. So if you don't know, I'm a huge Whitney Houston fan, and this is, I think, the third Whitney Houston Funko Pop that they have out, and I have all three of them. So we have this one from her national anthem appearance. Then there is the pink one from her very first debut album, and then also I Want to Dance with Somebody pop. So yes, I have all three of them now in my possession, and I'm super excited about that. Then he went on to get me Queen Ramonda from Black Panther. Yes, and I'm pretty sure these are the new ones from Wakanda Forget. Oh no, this one's Black Panther, and then this is Wakanda Forever. So super excited to have both of these. They're absolutely stunning and beautiful. I love them both. Angela Bassett is like queen forever. I love her and all her work that she does, so I'm super excited to have them in my possession now. Now all I got to do is figure out when I can go like see her, if she ever does any appearances like that, and have her sign these, and that would be like that would be amazing. So I got those. Then my mom came through, and because she was like, you know, hey, send me your Amazon list, send me the family's Amazon list for Christmas. And I was like, I'll send her my book list, my book wish list over on Amazon, right? And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna add some things on there that maybe she would get for me. And she came through. She got me a milk frother, you guys. I'm also in my eggnog latte era. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you can put eggnog, warm it up and froth it and make it into a latte on its own, or add it to tea or coffee, and it just turns out so yummy, so good. but she got me a frother. I am so excited. You all will be seeing this in future videos. So there is that. So without further ado, because there are many, let's get into the books that I did finish last week and my DNF era. So starting out the week, I finished Open Play, which is Passion Players #1 by J.N. Walsh. This is sports romance, placing this also interracial, placing this in sports romance. That's what I said. Giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Had this as an arc a while ago, but then I found out that I could get it on Audible and used a credit and got it on Audible. So I listened to it as an audiobook. This is a Black author, and this is a little bit of a love triangle, which kind of turned me off, but in the same right, it wasn't, well, not love triangle, love V. Love V. That's what we're calling them now, love V's, because a triangle would mean that there is a like connection between the males as well as the female. But in this book, it is 2 males, 1 female, and it's a love V. Where Ayana, our female character, she goes over and first of all, she is a world-renowned physical therapist that has done research and has cutting-edge techniques to make sure injured sports players of all ranges get back to where they need to be. Well, when she's on her way to a conference, she ends up visiting Ireland? Yes, because she stops in Belfast and then has to go to Liverpool and things like that. So she's over there. She ends up meeting Owen at this bar. He invites her out for a day trip, what have you, to go to the arena, to the pitch. And this is where Owen ends up getting Shane to walk Ayana around and entertain her, because he is a footballer. Shane is an injured footballer that is now working with the team and things like that. Ayana doesn't know any of this. She just thinks, here's these 2 good-looking guys. I'm going to go on a date with one of them. I'm supposed to be on a date with this, with the one right now, but he has his friend, keeping me entertained, I guess you could say. And they have this connection. All 3 of them have a connection. Ayana has a connection with Owen and then has a connection with Shane. But some things end up happening, and Owen and Shane end up coming to the United States for Ayana's help in a rehab situation, and things kind of get a little dicey and sticky there. We find out there's some history in that similar department, and you get the feelings and stuff like that. The one thing that kind of irritated me was that it was a love V. I kind of wish that Ayana came to her decision of her choice a little bit sooner than she had, but I was here for the ride. I am really, really looking forward to the second book in this series, so I will be looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are as well. The next book that I finished was The Holly Dates by Brittainy Cherry. This is an interracial romance, placing this in rom-com, giving it 4.5 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook. This is a Black author. And this is a grumpy sunshine sort of situation, which is really funny because you would think Holly, after being left at the altar by her fiance leaves her at the altar, Holly, at the altar, for the best friend on Christmas in their small town. You would think that she would be the grumpy of this couple. No. Kai is our grumpy of this couple, and Kai has very good reason to be grumpy. Oh my goodness. I loved unfolding his story, as well as seeing Holly really putting herself back out there. She goes on a slew of first dates, and it just happens to be first dates at Kai's bar, and he takes on sort of that I don't want to say duff because she's not the ugly, other friend. But she is that whole let me try and help you date situation going on. And Kai steps in. But she doesn't want to go back to her small town and for family, for the small town reasons, what have you. And Kai offers to be that kind of support for her. And it was really funny and really sweet. And I loved all of the emotional stuff that went along with it. And I swooned, I laughed, I had heart flutters and all kinds of good stuff. I really enjoyed Holly's, evolution and Kai's evolution, and all of some of the extra characters that were in there were really comic relief, but at the same time heart relief. And I was just like, yes, 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 yes. It was just a little sprinkle of holiday goodness. The next book that I finished was You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akwaeka Emezi. This is going to be a long review, so I will be tagging it down in the comment or in the description box. So if this is not something that you want to listen to, because it's going to be a rant, just warning you now. This is a women's fiction book. You guys, anyone that says that this is a romance doesn't know what a true full out, happily ever after, happily for now romance should feel like, because this in my book was trash. And I don't like when people mismarket things. I'm giving it 2 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans, just because this author comes out the gate with the sex scenes and the raunchy talk and things like that. Didn't give me the feels for the smexy, but some people may get that. So we have Fenny, who is dealing with the grief of losing her husband, which in some places she says that he was her fiance, but then in other places she says that they were husband and wife, and it's her journey. It's all about her journey. And like another reviewer said, since when is hoeing formula for a romance? Because that's what we have here. First of all, you find out that Fenny ends up taking a guy that she just met in a bar and goes and has sex with him. Bareback sex at that. Okay, let that go, right? And then come to find out that they just end up having sex a little bit more, a couple more weeks, what have you. Then she meets another guy who is friends with the first guy. And then they start dating, but they have like this platonic thing going on. Well, he happens to be the son of this well-known chef, and then she's introduced to the dad because of some art opportunities that she's afforded. It was so much messiness, just so much messiness. And the fact that the N-word was used in just so casually in conversation. N-word this, N-word that, N-word, 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 N-word. I hate it. I hate it. So even if this was a amazing story, no, because it was very clear that this character had Nigerian background, and I fail to understand just I have no words. I have no words. So it was getting just knocked down every single time. And I listened to this as an audiobook. I don't think I said that. But I listened to this as an audiobook. So every single time the word was said, I was like, ah. What it shows me is that people that use the word in regular conversation in many ways did not grow up in a time when it was a massively negative word and slur to be called. None of this, oh, it's another black person saying it to another black person. They're retaking the word and the meaning. No. If you don't grow up, or if you didn't grow up in a time when having that word said to you had this visceral feeling of hate, then obviously there is no way for you to understand why there is a visceral cringe anytime that word is used in casual conversation. So there is that. I think I got off the topic of why I really just didn't like this book, besides the fact that she was hoeing around, she was sleeping with everybody, and it was like man hopping to man hopping. Yes, in the end, she picks one, but it was like, really? Really? And it didn't feel like a secure happily ever after or happily for now. No. Then I finished my Accidental Cowboy, which is Cold Bank Cowboys #3 by Sade Rena. This is a cowboy romance, giving it 4.5 stars. It saved my mood for the moment of the week last week, giving it 3.5 stars. Had it as an ebook through KU. This is a black author. This is a fake fiance sort of situation where Leah is new to town. She has like this catering business that she's trying to get up and running. And then we have Denton, who in turn hires Leah to come to the house and cater and things like that. But overall, this is book #3 because this is more of a flashback story of how Leah and Denton got together. In book 1 and book 2, we already know that they are together. They are happily married and things like that. And in this book, you know that they're happily married in the beginning, and then it's a flashback to how they got together and what makes them work. And I loved every single moment of it. I swooned. I felt so just giddy, and it made me happy. It made me happy to get their story and their love and how they came together by being fake fiancés, and then, you know, that fake fiance situation turning into a love situation and a marriage and happiness. And I just really, really enjoyed it. Then I embraced my DNF era. I tried to read Hidden in Darkness, a 7 Realms book #1 by S.J. Stewart. This is a paranormal, urban fantasy, high fantasy, I think romance. I could be wrong. It may be White Shoes. I don't know. I DNF this at 24%. I'm not rating this book. I'm not giving it any stars. I was lost. Lost in the sauce all around. There are about 7 different voices that we hear throughout the story. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main chapter voices that we hear that switches back and forth. And then even within the chapter, it felt like some of the voices were different people. So we have Melise, who is a single mother. She is in the dark woods and she doesn't know why she's there. But she ends up meeting up with an incubus, a vampire, a berserker, and then they are all like on the precipice or on the outs with this ethereal fae, I think it is, or something. Too much going on for me, and I could not take it any longer. So I DNF'd it. Then I decided to try and pick up The One Who Loves You, which is Tickle Pink #1 by Pippa Grant, and this is marketed as a rom-com. I DNF'd it at 10%, giving it 2 stars, no Steam fans. Had this as an audiobook, but through KU, an ebook. There is content warning for, I don't know, who cares? I only got 10%, and it is so white and so classist, and it's woe is me Phoebe talking about how she's the rich girl and how she should have control over the family company, and her grandmother just won't let her be, but she's strutting around in her Louis Vuittons and things like that. Grandma almost dies and then forces them to go to this small town, which felt very sundownish. And if you don't know what a sundown town is, look it up. But it felt very sundownish. And the whole family, the grandmother, all the grandkids and the kids had to live in this town to make sure that they are better people and this and that. And Pippa, what was going on? Because that didn't work. It felt very white because every single character was labeled that way. And then when you tried to throw in like LGBTQIA plus representation, it was just like, oh, here's this. You need to know that this character is part of the alphabet mafia. You need to know this. And it's like, why? But why? Why? The next book that almost got the axe was Tack, The Asshole Club #3 by Ivy Harper. This is dark romantic suspense. Giving it 3 stars, giving it 2.5 Steam fans, had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. This is part of the Asshole series, which is 5 or 6 books written by 4 different authors, headed up by Blue Sapphire. So all the stories are somewhat connected, but not connected. They're their own things. This one follows Tack, and this is a very, 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 very heavy book. Heavy book. Content warnings for so much drug use, so much unaliving of self ideations, drug use, and just depression, suicidal talks, and all that, every page. So we have Tack and we have Jazzy. Jazzy is hired to be Tack's bodyguard, and she has her own little secret. Someone is trying to kill Tack, and he has his own secrets. He's also in the dark, like has these dark thoughts throughout the entire book, and it just got so heavy. So heavy. So I tried to pick up another book that I was like, oh, okay, this next one may be okay as well. And that was In Between Forever, which is Martha's Way #5 by Mika Jolie. I've enjoyed this entire series, but then, this is a contemporary. I had to DNF this one at 29%, giving it 2.5 stars, giving it 2 Steam fans. Had this as an ebook KU. This is a Black author, and this is supposed to be a Black love story, which I don't think it's Black love, because I believe one of our characters may be like Pacific Islander. I'm thinking I'm not feeling that they're black. I don't know. I don't know. So we have Keely, we have Drake. They are married, but they're having infertility issues. Heavy. Heavy. Like heavy. Right off the bat, you know that they're having infertility issues, and that is like the main topic. Then we have depression and con artist parents, and just heavy. Another heavy book. I couldn't take it. Couldn't take it. Could not take it. So then I tried The Holiday Trap by Roan Parrish. This was DNF'd at 10%. Not rating this one, not giving it any stars or Steam fans. I barely understood what was going on. Had it as an audiobook. This is an LGBTQIA representation book. And that is because Greta has these family members that are trying to get her in this auction. I think it's like a small town auction or whatever. And totally disrespecting and walking over the fact that she is a lesbian. Then we have, I want to say her friend. I didn't understand the connection that she had with Truman, but he's gay. He's gay. And finds out that his boyfriend has a whole damn family. What? What? And I got all this in 10%. I was like, no. And then there was so much plant talk. Plants upon plants upon plants upon plants. No, thank you. Y'all can keep that. You can keep that. You can keep it. No. So, what am I currently reading? I am currently reading Sweethand. Y'all raved about this by N.G. Petlier. Y'all raved about this, so please, I hope it's not another DNF. I really, really hope it's not. Let me know down in the comment section if you have read this book and what your thoughts on it were. I'm also going to try and pick up Single and Ready to Mingle by Piper Rayne. I'm hoping it's just a fun holiday romance. Let me know if you've read it and if I'm going to be disappointed down in the comments. And then, of course, here are the remaining Kindle Unlimited Clearout books that I have to finish reading. I will be finishing reading these, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get some, cash in these authors' pockets for putting these books in KU, and hopefully starting 2023 off with a clean slate. Alrighty, so I really tried to reach out to some of my author friends so that I wouldn't have to take January off for the Let Me Introduce You series. You do have a author interview coming out on Thursday, so be ready for that one. It comes out at noon. Check it out. I had a really good time speaking with this author and enjoyed getting her process. It was really just a really good time. I'm looking forward for you guys to get to know her as well and check out her books. I raved about her books before. But I tried to get some of my author friends in the 2 weeks of holiday so that January wouldn't go without any videos. However, everyone was doing the holiday thing, so that's fine. That was great. I can't get everything I want, but hopefully starting in 2023 in February-ish, probably, I will be pushing those Let Me Introduce You series books or interviews back out to you guys as soon as I can get some more people read and some feedback and connection and things like that. I will be starting to send out my holiday book fairy stuff at the end of the year, so be looking out for all of those that submitted a form and watch that video. And it was super easy. You can still do it. You still have time to possibly be book faired for the holiday. Well, after the holiday season, but still for the holiday. Yeah. So if you want free books, go check out that video. See what you got to do. Other than that, I think that's all. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there's a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel, my author interview suggestion form, my author interview interest form, the holiday book fairy form, and video. Links are down in the description box for you guys to check out. Follow me everywhere, give feedback, do all the things. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.